All right. I am recording. Good morning. My name is Joy Ballard. I am a platinum leader with Young Living, and this morning we are going to have a really awesome brief conversation about how to expand your network. And what I absolutely love is one of the people that is actually in this call this morning is a result of how I expanded my network over the last year. So I'm super excited about that. All right, so first thing I want to do is I want to kind of do a little bit of a grounding exercise. And I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to just be aware of where you are in space. And like, forget about all the busyness and all the crazy and all the everything. And I want you to come into this time and just focus on being here, being present, and moving forward in your Young Living business. So become aware of where you're sitting, where you're standing. Maybe for a minute, just kind of feel your feet wherever they're at, and just kind of use this practice as shutting out all of the crazy busy and being present in this moment. Because for the next 15 minutes, I want you to focus on your Young Living business. And seriously, it's going to be a 15-minute conversation. Okay, open your eyes. And I want you to think about now, what does Young Living mean to you? What does it offer you? What potential does it have to offer you? And I want you to grab those two little tidbits of information, and I want you to have them right here in the forefront of your mind. Young Living for me offers me freedom from the doctor. Young Living to me offers me a greater health and vitality and energy, clarity of thought. Guys, I feel more alive right now than I felt 7 years ago, and I'm 7 years older than I was 7 years ago. Next side of Young Living to me. I am living a life, a standard of living beyond my wildest imagination. Never dreamed that my time was valuable enough that I could be compensated in a way that allows my family to live the standard of living that we have. Now, what is most amazing to me is that we accomplished that, or that has been accomplished in my life, because that first part that I shared, vitality, energy, hope for a healthier tomorrow, has been shared with enough people that it has afforded us the standard of living. So, third side of Young Living. Not only can I share with people the health and wellness aspect of what Young Living can provide, but I have people in my team who have shared with other people that it's now blessed them financially. I don't know anyone on the planet that doesn't want to be healthy and wouldn't like a little extra money in their bank account every month. Now the question becomes, how do you find those people, and how do you communicate your message in a way that they hear your message? It's one thing to have words come out of your mouth. It's another one to have words come out of your mouth that can be heard and understood by your audience. That's a whole nother phone call. That's a whole nother webinar sometime. What we're going to talk about right now is, where do you find those people to even begin the conversation? So there's lots of different places that you can find those people. You can do vendor events, and there's a member of mine on this call, and here's what I love about network marketing. I met her 18 months ago. at a vendor event. And I could tell pretty quick, not real interested. But I opened the conversation and I began the relationship. Great energy, super fun personality, not real ready to do oils. And that's okay. You still need to begin relationship and friendship and keep lines of communication open. 18 months later, she comes into my team actually through a friend that I met in a business networking group. Friends, if you are serious about Young Living, you need to find your nearest networking group. Here's why. Anyone who is a part of a networking group is in business. And if they are in business, chances are they either aren't interested in the 9 to 5 and would really like freedom from that, or they're an entrepreneur. And friends, if you share residual income and the idea of residual income with that person, if they have any business savvy at all, they're going to realize trading time for money is not an effective way to build wealth. But if you can do the work once and get paid over and over and over, residual income, if you can communicate the message of residual income to an entrepreneur, chances are they'll jump on board. So this woman now has come into my group because of joining that business networking group and me having made the connection 18 months ago. You got to keep in mind, it's not about fast sales. It's not about get rich quick. You're looking at your business. When I look at my Young Living business, I'm thinking, when I'm 60, when I'm 70, what is my Young Living business going to look like? This is long-term for me. You know, when I was working as a nurse, it made me depressed to think about, when I'm 60, what am I going to be making? Like, that's depressing to even think that, okay, I might, over the next 20 years, I might make $5, $6, $7 more an hour. Like, that's crap, excuse me. That's terrible. Nobody wants that. But what if I thought, okay, over the next 6 years, I could get $10, $20, $30,000 a month raise if I don't give up. And if I continue to expand my network. And friends, you have to be intentional about continuing to expand your network. So first one, get out and do an occasional vendor event in your area. And think about it as, I'm going to become the oily lady or the oily guy in my little town or in my big town. It's advertising. It's raising awareness about your business. And don't spend $500, $600 on a vendor booth. Please don't do that. Unless you are like, master salesman can close the deal with an Eskimo if you're selling ice. Don't do these huge events anymore. Do small events where you can really connect with people and begin to build relationships. So when people are ready to come back, they're going to recognize your face. They're going to know to contact you. Join a networking group. And if there's not a networking group in your area, start one. Start one. They're not hard. I'm in the process of starting one right now, actually in a town that already has one. But the one that is already there it's too big. And it just doesn't have the vibe that I'm interested in. Is it fast? No, it's not to start that group. But I've got more and more and more people interested. And I'm not going in there guns blazing Young Living. I'm going in there guns blazing relationship. How can I help you connect with an audience that wants what you, entrepreneur, currently have? I know you need what I have, but I'm not going to, fire hydrant you with that. Build relationship. And friend, if you're a young mom and you've got diapers coming out your ears and you're getting no sleep, but you really would love to have an extra $500 a month, find a mommy group. Find a mommy group at a church near you. Start a mommy group. Start a play date group. Moms are lonely and looking for a relationship. Start a group. If there's not one that meets your, whatever your vibe is, whatever your niche is, there's a, pretty sure it's still out there, there's an app called Meetup. Don't meet up about essential oils. Do not go to an essential oil meetup. All those people have essential oils. Meet up about food. Meet up about hiking. Meet up about exercise. Which brings me to my latest and greatest adventure. I joined the gym because one, I need to be working out. It's phenomenal for stress release. Two, all those people in that class that I'm a part of, guess what they're interested in? They're interested in health. And guess what? Their bodies are sore. And so as I'm talking about, and y'all, I friend anybody and everybody on Facebook unless they look like they're from Nigeria and not legit. And, you know, these weird guy requests. Anyway, if I meet somebody new, I instantly, hey, are you on Facebook? Can we be friends? Got like 2,600 friends on Facebook. And it's not because I like know all the peoples. I friend everybody. Why not? I never know who's going to see I went and worked out today and I used blah, 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 blah. And I had people in my downline be like, tell me more about this. And guess what? They're ordering now what I ordered or what I used for my sore muscles because they didn't know before, but they saw it in that post. So go join the gym. I don't know if it's a tax write-off. I'm going to ask my CPA because honestly, I've got a gym at home and I could do the workout at home, but guess what? There's no people at home. So I'm going to ask her if it's a tax write-off. I don't know what she'll say. Pam? I don't know. So anyway, vendor events, look to raise awareness and visibility and it's like marketing. Don't just plan to sign everybody up, but plan to make connection and build relationship after those events. And if you're a part of a networking group, this is, oh my word, this is what a friend and I did. So we're starting this group in Conway, this networking group. And instead of going and being a vendor at the event, we went to the event to gather the names of the vendors, because guess what? They're all there, they're entrepreneurs, or they're a 9-to-5er who would really like freedom from that 9-to-5. So I'm gathering all their names. And I've got 40 names, not members of mine, but 40 names of entrepreneurs and workers in a project broadcast campaign, inviting them to this business women's networking thing. So you don't even have to go to the vendor event as a vendor. Like, go as someone who's starting a networking group. Now, I'm not allowed to contact those people about Young Living. I'm contacting them about the networking group. Again, it's all about relationship. Join a networking group, and you will meet lots of entrepreneurs. And as a relationship grows, begin to share about Young Living, but don't go in guns blazing, oil this, oil that. Build relationship. Join a mommy group. Join a gym. Start a walking group. Guys, you're not going to build this business from behind your desk or from inside your home. Or at least I have not built my business that way. I know there are people who have, but I promise you, those people had influence, had a network long before they built that way. And honestly, relationship matters. It is critical to the longevity of your business. A friend is going to stick with you longer than someone who follows your Insta page, because there's loyalty there, there's trust there, there's legitimate person-to-person relationship that will create longevity for your team. And the last thing I want to close with is I want to talk about how simple becoming Royal Crown Diamond is, but it's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. So Vicki Opfer says that if you will recruit 6 people, get 6 friends who want what you have as far as health, vitality, energy, clarity of thought, who will order $170 a month on Essential Rewards, 6 people on your front line, and you teach those 6 people to get 6 people on their front line who want energy, who want clarity of thought, who want vitality, who want healthier kids, who want freedom from the doctor. So those 6 people get 6 people. So now you've got 36 people on level 2. Those 36 people to order $170 a month, and you teach those 36 people to get 6 people. And you repeat that 5 times, and I'm not even going to try to do the math on the 3rd level because that's just too much mathing this morning. If you'll repeat that 5 times, 5 levels, where each person has 6 people, you will be Royal Crown Diamond. So the structuring is easy. 6 people is not hard. 6 people is not hard. Teach those 6 people to get 6 people. Teach those 36 people to get 6 people. It's simple when you break it down that way. Finding those 6 people who will be faithful, available, stick with it, even when, guys, we've had a hard winter, but I'm sticking with it. My oils work. I feel amazing. Even though we've struggled with illness, I have not had to go to the doctor. I know that's not everybody's story, but it is possible to build your body back up. Get out of your house, put yourself in uncomfortable situations, say hello in the store aisle. If you're out grocery shopping, shop with your head up. Don't be looking down. Be willing to make eye contact and meet new people. And if you're like, oh my gosh, I'm just so scared, put on some valor, get your peace and calming out, huff some joy, breathe some gathering, and say, I make friends easily, and it's a lot of fun. Change that mantra in your head. Now, whatever post you saw the link to this call in, I want to hear what your takeaway is from this call. I want to hear what your next action step is going to be. Where are you going to go and expand your network? Okay, I'm going to turn the recording off if I can. And if you have questions, I have a few minutes for questions.